For the past 9 days, I've been testing a heavily researched, grandmaster-backed chess study routine to see if it actually works for players like you and me. And I'm sharing this blueprint with you today. Check out the video description below for a plan, as well as the notebook LM file, which accumulates all of the sources, as well as output resources, including videos, audios, infographics, and much more. Today is day 10, and I'll be running through a research-backed analysis, that's manual analysis first, and I'll be sharing key reflections before turning the engine on. Watch until the end because you'll see the value of this process. Okay, so first is the manual analysis. Now, this is me looking at the game with a particular focus, and this is really important because what I'm trying to do is trying to understand a certain thing with each analysis. And that, in this case, is the origin of mistake. So let's proceed with that in mind. Now, normal move, I'm happy to play the Caro-Kann here. This is the hillbilly attack, it's called that. And as we come out here, I think everything's really normal at this point. My only concern is, like, one of the really common things here is that you can very easily target this pawn, right? So perhaps here, if I take and my opponent takes with the queen, then I fork the queen and the bishop at that point. So he's then forced to take with this pawn to avoid that. And already the structure is bad, his king's open. So I'm considering this as the first mistake. Okay guys, over to the engine review, and my task is simple. Compare whether the origin of mistake is accurate in my manual review compared to the engine review. So let's go forward until we see that first mistake. In which case, okay, so the actual, what I thought was perhaps a mistake, turns out it wasn't. So, you know, that's important to note, first of all, is that I can play this position really well. Start targeting the queen, that's fine. Not the best moves, but I'm not looking in this position for the best moves. I'm looking to analyze that mistake. So proceeding forward, okay, my opponent makes an inaccuracy, then I make a mistake by not taking it with the bishop. Now, it's important to note that I'll note that in my post game, but this is the real value of this, is that maybe what you think is a mistake is actually not. So considering it first, running through it yourself, makes you think about this position on a bit of a deeper level. And I've realized I'm understanding positions more thoroughly because I'm doing this manual analysis first, and they're sitting a bit more in my mind. So that's the true value of this. Now, hope you like this one, guys. Really completely free just to subscribe and like. I would love that if you did that. Really appreciate it. And I'll hopefully see you in the next days. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.